How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Caddleson here with Originals, episode number 7 of season 2. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how things go. Very intense stuff, especially with Klaus meeting Esther, and retrieving Elijah back, of course. So yeah, but not just that though. We got to see some important pieces come out in terms of information, because I was also going to bring up the fact that we got to see Klaus's biological father for the first time, and not just in terms of I guess flashbacks. There was a brief flashback, but he is alive, of course, in 2013, 14, 15. It's hard to keep track, like, when this show is, like, well, 10 years in the past or whatever. But, he is back in the present day, basically. But also we got some information about Dahlia as well, with that little sacrifice. This whole thing that Hope was under, I guess, scrutiny over, really, with the, firstborn sacrifice that has to be undertaken and all of that. So yeah, and how Freya was basically caught up in that. As I've made mention, Freya is definitely going to return in the present day, surely. So will Dahlia, right? So that is currently on my predictions as season 2 might go along. They could appear in season 3, to be fair, but we'll just have to wait and see. I just feel like ever since early in season 2, they'll probably appear for like several episodes. Once we might be done with this debacle going on here with Cole, with Finn, with Esther, with even Michael. So yeah, but this is episode number 7 of season 2 of the Originals. Let's go.
Niklaus!
He's fast enough now because you lost him. Oh shit. A meeting with yourself, right?
Let me in. Let me help end whatever.
I love how he's trying to coach him to consciousness, but oh man, oh.
What are you? I've learned a few things from your mother. I won't go after her.
Oh.
I'll go after everything that she loves.
Oh, snap. There you go. She's found the loophole. Damn, Haley. I love her.
Chorus of angels singing out loud, the sweetest sound. Oh, brothers, let's
That's short. I'm sure I've said it before, but that's Jon Snow-esque.
Take down Finn Michelson today, and considering how he treated your vampires, I assumed that you would run in on the bloodbath.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm listening.
But I'd be curious. That's what he was like. He really got up and was like, all right.
Mortifyingly unprofessional. I'm gonna go.
Camille.
There we go. He's got to lock in, just to keep tabs on Cammy, of course. But
do you enjoy jazz?
Oh, you messed it up. You messed it up, Finn. Do you like jazz? You messed it up.
What's happening?
That's Mother Dearest calling me home.
Jesus Christ. That's gonna be painful. See, your whole bonding this family spiel is bullshit. Most people would send carrier pigeons or an email.
Stop following me.
Okay. Well, you might want to get to know his son better.
I have no intention of taking it.
Jesus Christ.
Cammy said Vincent wants to meet at Preservation Hall, but he won't be unprotected. There'll be wolves positioned here.
I see them more so, like, as friends, I guess, because Cole is a bit psychotic, so that's what I'm saying, I guess.
Choose to walk in silence. Surely you have questions for me.
Is there a way to cure Elijah without having to listen to the pointless ramblings of an old man?
I'm afraid.
I mean, you're old as well, Klaus, just saying.
Conversation, Shakespeare. I watched you paint. I watched you feel your unborn daughter's kick.
A millennium of observing me. Were your eyes closed as I slaughtered whole villages?
Yeah, let's
fed my
pick on
way
the
through
bad
thousands
parts.
of innocent.
I mean, Klaus and father figures just, yeah. It's not really a good combination, is it?
Because of Davina Clare.
To protect your plan. She's never going to trust me if she thinks I'm just a flying monkey to the Wicked Witch. I've got it handled, Mother.
Again, another Wizard of Oz reference. They keep coming up more and more and more frequent. But I guess it's very apt given the fact that, you know, she's a witch and whatnot, so...
Use your vampire abilities to end your doubts. Search my mind. You'll see I'm not allied with your mother.
He's just had enough.
I have absolutely no interest in the inner workings of your brain.
I'm surprised at your cowardice.
Oh, snap!
Fear of me.
Is that why you called me here?
I'm not my mother's puppet. I want
He's
something
an
different.
owl.
Entirely. I want your blood. Relax, love. I'm not going to take it.
I'm finished.
I'm asking you nicely. That is until I piss the prettiest one off, as I tend to do, and well, she locked me out.
So why do you need my blood?
Her name was Mary Alice Clare.
Mary Alice Clare.
And some trust, we'll fix it so this one will.
Oh boy.
We'll put him in a box.
Oh boy.
Seeing as he won't be entirely dead, your friends will be safe.
So it will be like he's a vampire.
So what'd you say?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Nice plan. Nice plan. I mean, you gotta give props to Cammy though. Very, very ballsy. It's not exactly a chipper experience.
You would feel true peace. You would be a better father.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And away further from New Orleans.
Oh damn.
I know the call of my own blood, Klaus.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I know your child is still
Oh
alive.
no. Oh no. Oh, would this be bad? Oh no. I really should not have said that. Is what you are what you are gonna be thinking.
I always thought having a woman's mouth on my neck would be more erotic. Think real fast. Let's get all these lights off. Here you
Wait, is Cammy bi? LGBTQ plus? Maybe? Oh, I now I'm shipping Haley and Cammy. Now I am.
It's Paragon Diamond. You use them to conduct power.
Is the hand-holding really necessary?
I mean, we could make out, but then that would be entirely distracting.
Jesus Christ.
All right, follow. To replace the one I broke.
You changed it.
Well, Davina Clare, we're gonna change everything.
I believe you. But love is what Esther twists. She will take the best of your intentions and she will use them to get to my little girl.
You're just a weapon for her. Against hope.
No, Klaus. I know you.
Do you? I mean, he has
You are
been
not
waiting,
capable of
or
this.
watching, should I say, for like eons.
That's the first lie you've told me.
Oh my god! Damn, that's boy. Well, there goes my expectations that he's going to be here for a bit of you know, quite a, you know, several episodes or something like that. Uh-oh. Alright, go extra, Finn. Just go extra.
Want to talk about following? How do your mother's boots taste?
Bootlicker! Oh god!
Hybrids die by losing their head.
Hello there! Get in, Jackson! Get in! Oh, dearie me. Oh, Cammy! The ultimate betrayal! Oh no!
We are the demons, lurking in shadow. We are the savage villains in fairy tales told to children. But not for my child. Not for her. I need you, brother.
Oh, my heart!
The monster in me can only be checked by the monster in you. By the monster in you. Only together can we defeat our demons and save
Why is
our
this?
family.
Oh my god, my emotions. Oh. This is beautiful. This is. Klaus, stop my heart! Go. Good on Klaus!
Revolutionary. You got Haley Marshall, a knocked up tomboy with a bad attitude.
But we love her.
You got dealt a crappy hand.
We love her.
Oh, you're right.
We love her.
You're not the girl I waited for. You're better.
He knew about hope. And I wanted to trust him. More than anything in the world, I wanted to.
He is a weapon of Esther. That's the problem. Oh shit! Jesus Christ! I mean, that is a bit. But it's a message. Oh boy! Oh shit! Someone's getting their ass kicked!
Camille, isn't it?
Leave her alone!
What would like him to you?
Leave her alone! Use! Can't catch a fucking break, can she?
Kidnapping. It's a rather unpleasant way to begin a family reunion.
Well, you wouldn't come reluctantly, would you?
Wait until you see how we end it.
Oh, but this is bad because... Yeah, it's all smiles for now, but it's bad because, I mean, we know that Esther has had a nice confrontation with Cammy, who can never win on this show, even when she, you know, stands tall and all of that. And I expect some kind of trade-off to happen or something like that, but to be fair, I guess it was inevitable, wasn't it, that Cammy, well, Esther was going to come for Cammy or someone else, because of what happened to Ansel. As Klaus said, you know, with the events of this episode, they would expect hellfire to come raining down. And hellfire did come raining down, I would say, I guess, with Cammy being abducted, I'm guessing, so... But, yeah. Oh, man. That scene with Elijah, well, with Klaus awakening Elijah, should I say, was beautiful. Was beautiful. I loved it. Season 2 is just being an absolute treat. Yeah. I am so glad that they went with this direction in terms of, like, having the, you know, I guess all of, well, I know, barring Henrik and Freya, but we didn't really get to know them, did we? In terms of, like, on the Vampire Diaries. Because I know I say, hey, we got the band back together, but minus Freya and Henrik. But when you know, you've watched The Vampire Diaries, you know Finn, you know Cole, yeah, you know Esther. So, yeah, we didn't really know Henrik or Freya, to be fair, so, so when I make a mention about, you know, just bringing the original family back, yeah, it's not that they don't count, it's just that the family that I know, so, yeah. And, you know, they've done a really, really good job so far, and it's just been one tantalizing, episode after another, and this no exception. So yeah, really interesting stuff with this episode. Again, as I mentioned, season 2 is just killing it, and now I'm looking forward to seeing how the next episode proceeds, given the fact that Klaus and Elijah, they have Finn and Cole. Meanwhile, Esther has Cammy. So, obviously, with that ending in mind, it is a bit of a retribution. I'm not sure exactly what is going to happen in regards to Cammy, but it's obviously in retribution for, you know, that kind of extreme move that was going to be made, in regards to what happens to Ansel after he dies and all of that. So, yeah, but I mean, that's it though. It's a very, it is a very, very difficult situation when it comes to what Klaus had to do, right? So yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, I thought Ansel was gonna stay around for like at least several episodes before he might be written off. So yeah, and he's just in there for 2. So and there is this idea, though, that he might be, you know, affiliated to Esther's plans. With the fact that he does know that Hope is alive. Yeah, as soon as he acknowledged that, it was game over for Ansel. That's all I'm saying. And even Klaus expressed there was a little bit of hurt when it came to killing Ansel, because, yeah, he would have loved to have been selfish and had a bit of a connectivity with his biological father. But he's not going to be above patricide when it comes to looking out for Hope, I guess. Because he's going to do anything and everything, whatever the cost, to make sure that Hope is protected. So, and if Ansel is connected, like, that's it. He could be connected. He could not be. He might have said, I'll keep this. Like, that's it. He could have said, I'll take this secret to the grave with me. I will not spill any details. Klaus would still not risk that, because, again, he'll do anything and everything to make sure that Hope is, you know, protected. And he barely can trust. Like, that's it. Yeah, he might be his biological father. And yeah, he might have been watching him through all of the good and bad, of course, that Klaus has done, whilst he was chilling on the other side. But for Klaus, he's only gotten to know him for 2 days. So he can't really have that level of trust in, oh, I'll trust you to take your word to the grave, basically. So, yeah. So, this is a safety assurance, because Esther is crafty. She knows how to, like, she's not to be underestimated. So, especially if she's going to bring back your biological father on the silver platter. Yeah. So, but again, there are layers to this, because it's not like he, you know, found joy out of killing Ansel. I mean, yeah, of course, taunting his mother might have been a bit of an extreme move to make, but at the end of the day, he barely trusts the guy. He's met him twice. And he knows about Hope. So it's like, he even got Marcel, like, you just gotta think when they faked Hope's death and all of that. You know, even he had to take precautions in regards to, you know, assuring that people just, yeah, were out the loop and all of that. So yeah, he's not gonna have that faith that he's going to keep, like, if he was to make that comment, he's not going to have faith for Ansel to follow through in terms of, oh, I'll keep this secret safe, etc., etc. So yeah. And I think even Elijah understood the assignment. So it sucks. It's very conflicting, of course. And yeah, but it makes sense for Klaus. He's gonna look out for Hope, whatever the case, and boom. So yeah, but again, I did kind of hope that there would be some kind of bond between Klaus and Ansel, in regards to him having an actual father figure. Obviously, Michael was far from that. But again, as soon as he brought up Hope, yeah, the red flags were there, and yeah, so, but it would be out of character for Klaus to just play a bit of risk, right? So yeah, especially to a character he barely knows. So yeah, but yeah, it was like if this is the thing that I'm trying to establish, though. If he can't allow Marcel to be in on the know about the secret, why would he risk it with his biological dad, who he barely knows, for 2 days? So yeah, just because he's blood related doesn't mean that automatic trust is there. So and it's like that when it comes to family in general, really. Yeah, you might be blood related to someone. That doesn't mean that they could be family at times. I mean, I've said that before, that I have had closer family connections with those who, I might have called sister and all of that in the past, and all of that, in terms of they have been more connected to family than certain people who are related to me by blood have been. Like, there are cousins who I know and all of that, who are obviously related by blood, who barely have anything to do with me. They barely keep in contact and all of that. So, and I don't really consider them family, because I mean, I barely know them. So that's the case when it comes to Marcel, and we know that Marcel is basically family to Klaus. So I don't know if you can say that about Ansel. But yeah. So, but on the subject of Klaus, I mean, yeah, that moment with Elijah was just amazing. I want to say it's probably one of the best moments it's funny how, when it comes to the Vampire Diaries and the brotherly connection there, like, I'm just thinking back to the ending of episode 5, I think it was, of the Vampire Diaries season 6, and I was like, oh, that's one of the best endings, and it was a really, really strong moment for both Damon and Stefan. And it's the same here when it comes to that moment of Klaus awakening Elijah, or speaking to younger Elijah, should I say, and getting Elijah in the present to wake up. And there's just that beautiful quote about the monster in me can only be checked by the monster in you. That was just, yeah, it was a really, really, really powerful scene. And it's really, really amazing that Klaus is the one that's trying to pull Elijah from the darkness, rather than the status quo, I guess you could say, with Elijah trying to pull Klaus from the darkness. It's Klaus's turn to pull him away, to pull Elijah. So and it was just a really, really beautifully performed scene, as well as the fact that it spoke volumes about the necessity of Klaus needing Elijah in his life. Like, we've always known, like, even, or those who've watched also the Vampire Diaries and whatnot, we've known about the connection between Klaus and Elijah, But even starting off the originals way back in season 1, or even on the pilot episode, should I say, during season 4 of the Vampire Diaries, even on the pilot episode of the originals, there was still a ways to go for them for both Elijah and Klaus. And of course they're going to have their differences and all of that, but throughout season 2, I feel like they have definitely been a bit more bonded. And this is definitely cementing things when it comes to Klaus needing Elijah. So he can't do this without him. And again, that's really why it is one of the most powerful scenes, I would argue, for the originals thus far. So yeah, but it was just really, really great. At least he's back now, and now they have presents. So yeah. Ooh, pardon me. Cole, yeah, interest. Like, there is this bond he's trying to form with Davina. So, and of course, at the same time, he can't help but eye up the White Oak steak. So, yeah, but that's it though. There is this bond, but deep down as well, there is this fear when it comes to Esther. I mean, you saw the way that she was tattooing his arm in terms of a message and all of that, just because of the disobedience and all of that. But yeah, I mean, it's very, very touch and go. I would say when it comes to Cole and Davina's connection, because of course he's trying to get him, he's trying to get her onto his side. But yeah, I mean, with Cole, he can be very, very unpredictable, as we've, acknowledged. And even he is, like, established about the fact that he will get what he wants, and he's very power hungry. So, there was even that acknowledgement that he's tangled with one of Davina's ancestors, who was also pretty. And there is this thing he has with Davina as well. So, yeah. And it could be a case of history repeating. So, yeah. But at the same time, I think he is wanting to, it's funny, I'm saying there could be a case of history repeating, but at the same time, I also think that there is this genuine effort to look out for her. So yeah, it's a bit touch and go in terms of like where to feel. I feel like I'm more so on the side that he is trying to do his best to like take care of her. So yeah. Especially when it comes to Esther and how he just, fears her and all of that. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, Davina not gonna be too happy, is she? So yeah. But yeah, I felt like the whole plan as well. Like, again, Cammy, very ballsy, especially, taking the bait and all of that. So, yeah. But, of course, there was this plan to get at Finn. Nice for Jackson to come into clutch as well. Yeah, the Alpha really stepped up, didn't he? So, but, yeah, it was a really, really interesting plan to see, come to fruition. With Finn getting captured. So yeah. But yeah. You could tell, I feel like you could tell that Finn is genuinely drawn to Cammy. And so there is this kind of hint of betrayal, isn't there, when Cammy is in on the plan to capture him. So yeah. But it was just very, very interesting, though, I would say, that we have this whole plan to gang up on Finn. That's it. There's this whole plan. I guess there is a bit more organization when it comes to Finn's character compared to Cole. But obviously, with both brothers being captured, we're seeing the capturing in progress, aren't we, in this very episode? But for one party, Marcel just takes him by himself. And for another, Finn is trying to clear house, really. And he was not expecting a surprise Jackson. Because he was on the verge of killing Haley. He snapped Josh's neck. Aiden got bodied because Finn knows his shit. So Finn, but that's it though. I feel like with Cole, and I feel like this is a very, very good representation of his character. He is very unhinged. There is a bit more organization when it comes to Finn. So in terms of, apprehending Finn, it's going to be a bit more of a hassle because, I'd say Finn is very, very calculative. Whereas I wouldn't say that Cole is completely, dumb or anything like that, but he is a bit more sporadic. He is a bit, he doesn't have, I guess, Finn's mindset and things. So yeah, but it was really, really great. So yeah, but will be interesting to see what happens with Cammy being captured. Even when she wins, she loses. Like I said, it's just par for the course, isn't it? Oy. But yeah, great episode. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!